Welcome to the show, people. Yeah, man, it's Coach's Desk, and we're here this afternoon just to talk about track and field, people. Yeah, man. So, big up yourselves, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate everything that you have been doing for, past few weeks. So, you have asked for it, and this is it. Yeah. Um, we'll be talking track and field, preferably on a Tuesday. Yeah. And we see how far it goes. And like I said, you requested it, so we're bringing it to you. Yeah, man. So big up yourselves, viewers and subscribers. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, people. So as you can see in the title, it's the from the track side episode number 1. Yeah, and we'll be talking some track and field, and of course the big alabaloo was about Sha Carri Richardson losing that quote unquote big race for the weekend that was on Sunday. Albeit, a lot of persons are giving excuses for why it happened, what caused it to happen, and so forth. Nevertheless, we just here to have a little discussion. You know what I mean? She'll be going up against Shelly and Fraser Pryce again. And Elaine Thompson. But Elaine Thompson would have she would have, withdrawn from the meet again. That tells me that she has a niggle that she's actually working on. You know what I mean? And her coach doesn't want to risk her going into the national trials, which is a big deal. And and of course to qualify, for the Olympic Games, Tokyo, Japan, coming later this year. Yeah, people. So we want to discuss that. Yeah, basically that. Will Shelly and Fraser Pryce be able to stop Sha Carri this time around again? Interesting. This big race again, quote unquote big race, will be on Friday. In my estimation, most of the athletes did not step on the gas or the acceleration that much. But yeah, definitely. And we could expand the conversation, yeah, based on what you want to talk about, what you want to discuss. You know what I mean? But we're gonna solely focus on Sha Carri and Shelly and Fraser Pryce. Yeah. So let me jump in the comment section. I see we have Ryan LFC over here. Big up yourself, Ryan. Thanks for passing through. Yeah, man, and we can't say stop say congrats to you and your team, Yeah, in dreamland right now. Yeah, man. So yeah, Ryan, big up yourself. Travis in the building. Big up yourself, Travis. Yeah, man, respect for passing show. Ian Campbell in the building. Welcome, Ian. Yeah, man. So Ian is a sportsman. So the regulars from the Triple Treat weekend, they will be over here because they don't only follow football; they are track and field fans as well. Yeah, so Ian is saying, Coach, based on the Opta Performance Index, Ethan Pinnock is Jamaica's best central defender. Big the track and field athletes from Jamaica and the USA. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Ian. Oh, I would love to see that Opta Performance Index. Hmm. Yeah, Travis, I hope Sachin Dennis goes to the Olympic trials at the stadium. That was a matter of discussion, Travis. Persons wanted to know, or persons are saying that the coach might be, preparing him for the junior trials and the Olympic trials. That I like what I'm seeing from Sachin. He seems to be fully fit again, fully ready. By indications, it tells me that he's ready and possibly could go further with that 10-1-5 that he ran at the National Stadium. All indications, you know what I mean? So big up to Ronaldo Walcott and his team. They're working with Sachin Dennis. Yes. Um, Travis is saying that the field was wet, maybe that affect the time. Yes, man. Not only the field was wet, Travis, because the track can be wet and yeah, fast times, but the headwind was massive, negative 3.1. And in the heat, they would have run in -4. So it wasn't an ideal condition for sprinting, if you ask me. But nevertheless, they went out there, they put on a show, and I mean, the race was still run. We had a victor, Dina Asher Smith from the UK. Many persons say that she would have used to that conditions because it's in her backyard and all of that. But I mean, she's a fine sprinter. She has been improving as well. So we can't take anything away from uh, Dina. Awesome talent there. You know what I mean? Stacy and Spencer, welcome and big up yourself. Yeah, man. Rob Smith, if Shelly get her start, it can change the race. Yes, Rob Smith, I do believe that Shelly, in my estimation, was very tentative, like the other athletes in the blocks or coming out of the blocks. They were very tentative. Thus, um, the reaction time was not as fast as you'd used to from a pocket rocket. And I saw the comments. Yeah, they're saying a whole lot of stuff about Shelly. She's, but I can guarantee you it was her second 100-meter because the first one was in the heats. She did extremely well to come out. And one thing I am happy for, though, people, is that all the athletes who represented in that race, they finished injury-free. And that's key because when the big times come, we want all athletes to be fit and ready. And it was a good thing that Elaine also withdrew. But words out there now that she has withdrew from Doha again, which is telling me that she is not 100%. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So you're right about that, Rob. If Shelly gets her start and with the amount of 200-meter work that she has been doing early season, she could be very dangerous. I'm not watching that fourth place finish. I could see Shelly taking her time, building up to the latter part of the race. Hence, she got the fourth place. I don't believe that she wanted to push in that sort of condition. Sha Carri looked to me that she did not push as well. Even the winner, 11:35 people. When it comes on to these athletes, that's pedestrian. You know what I mean? So these athletes have a lot more uh, from where that is coming from. They did not floor that gas pedal. You know what I mean? So don't worry, people. More big races will be coming up, and expect fast time in Doha on Friday. I believe that. So Travis is saying, but Richardson is fast. She going to challenge Fraser and Thompson. Of course. Might I tell you, Travis, she is the leader right now. She's the world leader. And I read a comment that someone is saying that the trash talk and the swag and the hype, it's not really for the female athletes, it's for the male. But we don't see that over there on the male side. And a Maurice Green, a Dennis Mitchell, a Sean Crawford, a subtle swag from a Usain Bolt was needed in the sport. And to see Sha Carri bringing that, I love it. Trust me. I like the vibes that she's bringing, the trash talk. It allows the sport to be interesting. You know what I mean? Yes, it does, because persons are going to want to see. Uh, if she's marketing the sport, then that's good, because she's also marketing herself. So I like the vibes. I like the vibes of the trash talk. She's a good athlete. I'm not taking anything away from her. Um, we don't know what stage of their programs they are at this time. So I mean, just watch and see. The ultimate is to peak at the Olympic Games. That final race, run your best. And I do hope that, or I believe that our coach knows what he's doing in that regard. You know what I mean? So let's see. She's a fast kid. She's very fast. She's very strong. And trust me, she's young too, so she has a far way to go in the sport. Yeah. Um, Rob Smith again said Elaine have more foot speed but will struggle. Where's that comment? Yeah, Elaine have more foot speed but will struggle going through runs because of her injuries. Yes, I do believe so, but we're not certain what the real matter is, our situation, our scenario with Elaine at this time. I don't want to say, because I'm not certain as to what the real issue is. Stacy and Spencer say, what we're taking into consideration is that Dina accustomed to the UK weather and not Shelly. Uh I mean, it probably, Stacy. I don't know how to coin this, but these athletes are professional. They should be able to adjust, and I believe that the adjustment that they would have made is to finish that race injury free. I'm not gonna knock them for not putting on a show, because their health is ultimate. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't want any of them to be hurt. So whether the condition is suited for Dana or Talou, Fraser Pryce, or Richardson, I'm happy that they ended that race injury free. And there was a comment also that stated that Dina is actually not from that era of UK. So she's not really used to the weather condition there either. So many speculations. Shelly is working her way into form. Yes, certainly I believe that, Rob. Can't count out a champion. Shelly is a championship performer. People, don't be flustered. Don't be worried and troubled about that fourth place finish from Shelly and Fraser Pryce. She is a championship performer. She will get it right. I believe that. Travis, you know that the nervousness also plays a factor. What nervousness for? Oh, Sha Carri? I don't think that she was nervous. I don't think that she was nervous. She just went out there and executed her race. Not the way that she would have wanted it, but to put on the show. I don't believe any other athletes pushed from what I saw. Mr. Promovision, welcome, man. Shelly just started her seasons. Definitely, that's what I alluded to. One Remain TV, bless up yourself, man. Welcome. Stacy's saying, what you think about Stephanie McPherson 5196 and about Sharika Jackson's race? Yes, yeah, I know I was gonna comment on that as well. Not a bad look for Stephanie and McPherson. She has been right there. I'm not sure if she will improve, but again, she's working with Stephen Francis, so definitely she will improve. Let me say that. With Sharika Jackson, I'm not certain what is happening with Sharika Jackson. It seemed to me that something is off. She's not at her best. She probably started training late. She with the time that she ran, that's not Sharika. But you see, like others, these athletes have their fair share of issues in this pandemic, and I mean, Sharika could be one of them. And we hope that whatever she's facing, whether it is injury, mental issues, it will be sorted out as quickly as possible. You know what I mean? Um, it was pedestrian from her. Yeah, that's not Sharika Jackson, bronze medalist. She has more, man, but it could be a case where she started her training late. That fourth place means nothing to me, just like Sha Carri. Yes, Stacy. Trevor Minto, welcome. I'm from the UK who attended the Gateshead Mola event. Firstly, a huge commendation to the athletes. Does Shelly have to work on her end speed? Has Shelly got the 10-6 in her? Trevor Minto, welcome, man. And I'm happy that you were there at that race. We heard that it was really cold, plus the rain, and the wind was heavy against the athletes. And it's good to know that somebody who was at the event um, is here online. But tell us, Trevor, what with you having a what do you call it now, a bird's eye view or a intimate view of that race? What's your take on what transpired in that race? Yeah, man. Of course. I see where you say you're huge, a huge commendation to the athletes. Definitely, Shelly have to work on her end speed. Um, she's getting there. She's getting there. Definitely, she's getting there. I think one of the objective for this season is to run that elusive 10-6, and I do believe that based on how our preparation is going, from what I've seen, I do think that that's the aim in terms of getting to that coveted 10-6 time for women. You know what I mean? Uh, Comments ran away. All right. Mark Washington, welcome. Remember, Shelly is 34. Asha Smith, time to shine. 34. That's a good point, but Shelly is still fit. Shelly is still a good competitor, a mean competitor. Not taking anything away from Asha Smith, but age means nothing once you would have taken care of your body. Asafa is still running. Justin Gatlin is still running. Kim Collins ran up uh, in age, 40. You have Vernica Campbell is still running well at her age. So, I mean, like they always say, age is just a number. You know what I mean? Rob Smith said Achilles injury is nothing to play with. Worried about Elaine. I am a bit worried, but not overly worried. I want to see her at her next race to see, uh, where she stands and make a judgment on that one. Well, if she's being trash talking, it will make other athletes work harder. Yes, Travis. Yankney, welcome, man. It looked like Shelly coach tell her to jog this one through. If you watch the race, Shelly stuck in the block. Don't get usual start. Yeah, Yankney Graham. I don't think would say stuck in the block. I think because of the conditions, the cold conditions and the rain. She did not want to push herself out of that block as powerful as she used to, because she wouldn't want to put any pressure or strain on the muscles to in effect cause an injury. So when the athletes are in a certain condition and we're doing like speed, we tell them to react slow and gradually pick up or build up. So I think that's what she did in her own experience as an athlete. I'm not sure if that was instruction from her coach, but I mean, that could be. But I believe that Shelly is experienced enough to make a decision like that. Um, and I believe all the other athletes did the same. They weren't as aggressive out of the blocks. Yeah, that's what I saw. I'm concerned for Shelly being with a different coach side. Yeah, persons are going to be concerned. Kean Greaves, but let's trust the process. He's a good coach. He used to understudy Stephen Francis, and his St. Elizabeth charges would have been running extremely well, or they ran extremely well at champs when he won all the sprint events on the boys' side. Uh, Class 3, 2, and 1, and then coming back at the track meet there last week, his Class 1 champion ran a personal best of 10.15. So, Ken, let's wait and see before we make that judgment. But I mean, concern is a fair enough statement. One remains a Shelly and knows when to peak. Not really Shelly, and it's a coach. Yeah, man, the coach. Me I watch and never notice say it live, you know. I broke. Big up yourself, man. Welcome. Jackson was injured. Mm. Trevor Minto. Dina is from London. South. Gateshead is over 400 miles away. Way up north. Exactly. That's what I understood. That person were saying that she was used to that condition, but she's not from that side of Gateshead. Gateshead. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Thanks for the update, Trevor. Coach Sha Carri shame and run off the field, and not even an interview to run off her mouth. But people, of course, she did make a statement. She went on her Twitter, and she said, Tokyo will be hot. Remember that. So, I mean, she she would have, yeah, man, deal with the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Um. So she should have made her usual trash talk. What do you mean? I like that about her. I like her confidence. Persons might say it's arrogance, but sure, I like her confidence. Yeah, man. She bring a vibe to his sport. Dina also said it's cold at the end and the rainfall everywhere except for Doha. Let's see. Down the more they meet again. So Shelly and Sha Carri will meet at Doha. Yeah, man. Elaine was supposed to be there, but pulled out again for obvious reasons, possibly hurt. Coach, what do you think about Kevona Davis going to Texas instead of professional? Yes, I do believe that was a good move. Remember, she can do year 1 just to feel out the system. Year 2, perform well, move into her sophomore year, and just probably become a professional there. I oftentimes believe that these athletes should go to school. Once they get the opportunity to go to school, they should. Because if we look at a case of a 23-year-old Martin Manley who went pro early, but now he has ended his career early. So I mean, if given the opportunity, I do believe that they should attend tertiary institution, because at the end of the day, track and field will not last for a lifetime. They will not be involved in track and field as an athlete running up until retirement age. No. So it's a good move in my estimation. Others might think differently, but no problem with that. We need more Jamaican female athletes. Coach recruit some from primary level and improve them for the future. We need more Jamaican athletes. I think you're missing that one, Travis. I think we need more males, talented males. Tracks need to be on all year. All right. Why can't female run 10-5 regularly? Some high school or boys running that. They need to drop weight on up top. No, no, Travis. When males running that, easier for them. Remember, um, physically the males are stronger than the females, you know. So for a female to run 10-5, trust me, or a 10-4, no. One woman ever did it. She's no longer with us. Travis Schoolboys also beat the US women's national team. It's just nature. Alright, Sha Carri reminds me of Karen Stewart with her fast speed at the end. I remember while going to Jago Stewart and I normally head to head. What event did you do, Stacey? Talk to us. And what year did you leave St. Jago? Talk to us. Trevor Minto was saying, I was viewing the big screen. Okay, I totally agree with you that the weather conditions weren't conducive. Shelly has already run 10:73. She had that glowing smile at the end. Of course, trust me, no man. Shelly's a member in a world class athlete, the man, and I know look a joke. She knows what she's doing. Coach, you're not doing watch along tomorrow, Manu versus Travis. All right, is that the shades at Asha? No, man, Asha had top athlete, man. Top athlete. Remember, Asha had that 200-meter champion, you know. No shade. People, please remember now, it's not the first time Shelly moved to St. Elizabeth and trained with that coach. Actually, she's not in St. Elizabeth, Stacy. From what I've seen, she's training in Kingston still at the Jamaica College Ashanine Sports Complex. hmm Coach, what's going on with Natata Marsh from Glendale 5? Because she's 32nd. What? All right, Natasha is. Where's that comment? Natasha is at MVP with Stephen Francis. I am not. Did she make the final of that race the other day? I doubt that. But she was in that field or a part of that field. But apparently she did not make the finals. But she has run a fast time this year, Stacey. 10.87, a PB. Remember, she was at Stephen Francis' first MVP. Then she ran 10.96. She left and moved on to Sprint Tech. She did not go back to her PB performance. She's back at MVP and she ran a season best and a PB. So chemistry is there up at UTech. Joshua Walcott Sr., let me hear what you're saying over here. If you don't know, Shelly and Walcott is best friends from school, and he always give her workouts while she was at MVP. So he was always her coach and also my coach. All right, Joshua Walcott Sr. Soup up. Hey, one Roman TV. I ain't gonna read that, man. Theonera. Yeah, man, I saw the list, man. I saw the list. What do you think about that list? Since I remember I used to train at JC, Mr. Clark Bonis. He didn't make it pro. Now he sports agent now. Yes, I think he's an attorney as well. Natasha was in the final, I believe. She was? Okay. Um, Morrissey came seventh. Okay. Michelle Williams. We have plenty sprint on the women's side. Can't count out Kemba Nelson when she have 11.705 in her 60-meter. True. And I think she did 11.1 or 11.0 some time ago in a 100-meter race. I need to check on that to ratify it. But yeah, she's a good sprinter. She was at Stephen Francis MVP as well before she took up the opportunity to go to college. So, in my estimation, many of these students want to go to school, and I will encourage them to go to school after they would have finished with high school. We should have a female athlete running 10.6. I think Shelly and Elaine should have been there, should have done that, but I mean, possibly the conditions, execution has not been, uh, done the correct way for it to happen. But I mean, Nashatra made that final, and I leave the same year. Karen's wrote DJ go. Oh, and Million. Okay, okay, Stacy. Show the blinking predictions. I believe Shelly I got do it. What you say? Trevor, you think Shelly I got do it? Alright. Loaded women's sprint. This will be one of the most difficult semifinals for the ladies at trials. I concur, Dylan K. The girls' team is okay. The males need to step up, get more hungry. All right, Sir Walcott. Dylan K. Don't forget the men's 110-meter hurdles. We have two strong medal contenders. Yes, former St. Jago High School athlete in Rashid Broadbell. He is doing extremely well at the event. He has gotten faster. He ran a PB of 13.10 seconds. Yes, over the 110-meter hurdles. And trust me, I watched that race over and over and I realized that he has a lot of things to work on. I believe his start, and a few more things in between the race, possible hurdle clearance, because he would have touched possible another three hurdles again that could have been what would have caused him not to go sub 13. I do believe that the sub 13 is on the cards for him. Then we have a Omar McLeod, defending Olympic champions. He ran a fast time just to let persons know that he's still around. 13.13, I believe. And then you have a Damian Thomas, people, another Jamaican who trains in the United States. Yes, world junior champion. Trust me. The hurdles, 110-meter hurdles for male, it seemed to be an event. Then you have an answer Parchment. We have not seen him, but you have a Dijon Russell, Orlando Bennett. The final is going to be hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah. So the male sprinters have been putting out some good hurdlers. So if they are not doing it on the flats, they are definitely doing things over the high hurdles. So, of course, it's gonna be. I do believe we can contend for two medals, but it's an hurdle event, uncertain event. Um, Many things can happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but it looks good for them right now. Very, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. Trevor Minto, yes, Papa. Ilian is preparing defend her titles. All right. Um, what's your three making the team in the 100? That's all, Jamaica. I can't call that right now, Rob, because I have to see the heats, the semis, and then I can make a final comment on who will make the top 3. Remember, you have athletes all. You have a Natalia White, you have a Jonelle Smith. Hey, a whole heap of female athletes we have, Natasha Morris is doing well. Elaine, Shelly. Trust me. Talk, feel. Tell you what, coach. If Sha Carri is the real deal, Shelly will go 10-6. That not sound bad because she'll push her, right? Interesting. Shaquan Robinson. Also, Damian. Yes, I did mention that Shaquan. Levy, yes, and Ronald Levy. He came second behind Rashid Broadbell. I think he ran 13.28. Rashid ran 13.10. So, yeah, man, Ronald Levy is still around. And trust me, these individuals have not started to taper. So, we are saying that Sha Carri has peaked. Is she tapering? For you to be running 13-1 in hurdles and you're not taper yet, that's fast too. So let's see. I think they said that Sha Carri has a 10-6 in her legs. Let's see. All right. Don't forget Levy. Yes. So just mention him, Paul. I do also believe the JA women can take the 4x1 relay in Tokyo. Yeah, true. Omar 13-10. Yes. I think let me not go there. Natoya Gould, Sharika Ricketts, Thomas Dodd, and Tajay Gale look like medal contenders at the Olympics. Of course, hey, you know I go on, Natoya Gould ran 124 over 600 meter world lead. Some good running. Yeah, convert that to our 800 meter, man. Put on another 200 meters. She can come on probably in about probably 125 to 30 seconds. Big running that. Probably. Yeah, man, a big running that. Sub 2 minutes. Yeah. Let's see how she keep that up. Sharika Ricketts doing well in the triple jump. I think she jumped 14:40, but that Rojas girl there, 15:43, 7 centimeters off the world record. Trust me, she's a monster. Thomas Dodd, and you have a Shade Lawrence, who is now the national record holder in the discus. So I mean, then you have a Frederick Dakers. Trust me, Jamaica's track and field now is widely spread. It's not only in the track events we're expected to do well, but in the field events. Tajay Gale, world champion. Trust me, it's gonna be good for us going into Tokyo. All is well. Plus Jamaica trial, yes, Joshua. That now gonna be easy. That would be like the pre-Olympics for our athletes. Cause trust me, not gonna be easy. Olama Vincent, nobody can beat Holloway. I have him as a favorite. Olama Vincent, I have him as a favorite, but it's an early event. You can hit 1-2 early and a man fly past you. Trust me. So once he executes, he's going to be very hard to beat. I think Omar McLeod will give him a run for it. But in my estimation, I have Grant as the favorite. He's a smooth hurdler. He's tall and he's fast. That's the beauty about it. On point. Brianna Williams is you. Oh my word, on point. Why did you say that, my friend? Explain that. I don't believe that. Mitchell Williams is O'Hara fit from what I have heard. Well, the last time I see him all right. Him did come from gym or something like that, yeah. It should be all right. I've not heard anything. Don't forget Brianna. Yes, Williams. You know, if Sachin Dennis go have a run for an Olympic spot, well, from what I've heard, his coach should take him to the junior and senior trials. But you don't know what will transpire before that. Mm, Brianna had a good start. She needs to work on her top speed. Yeah. I think that she probably having some issues with the 200 because she ran what 22.9. Normally she would have been running probably 22 mid or thereabouts. So yeah, but these coaches are good, and I believe that they'll get it right because the right thing is to pick them at the right time for that 100-meter finals. If Elaine get a good start, she will go 10.6. Veronica could be a surprise at trials. I see she running well, you know, Michael. She's running well, and many persons not talking about her, but I have been watching her. She's running well. What's up with Kay Bailey Cole? Did you watch the 150 race in Boston? Yes. And did you watch the 150 race in Boston? Emmy and Nikki Lashmid. Yeah, man, I watched the 150. I think Johan Blake was in that race. I didn't pay much attention to it, but I watched it. I certainly did it. Watch it. I think Johan Blake came second or thereabout. McLeod, Broadbell, and Thomas, my top three in the hurdles for now. Kadeem Barrett. Don't forget Ronald Levy. Leighton Levy, welcome. Jamaica looks weak in the men's 100 meter. Yeah. Sha Carri is too hype. I don't think it's hype. Well, that's your point of view, but I mean, remember, US athletes normally full of swag, you know. I like it because when they are beaten, then they don't have much to say. Yeah, man, we look very all around. If it was a points game, we should be looking to score a lot of points. When it's a medal game, we should be looking to get a few medals as well. Kimberly Williams did well. Yes, they running heats today. Kerry McLeod. Yes, Kerry McLeod. He jumped at what? 8.34 meters. The amount of athletes that are emerging right now, people that are doing well, trust me. Trust me. Art Dog, who is running? Who are you asking about running heats today? The Doha race is on Friday, and they will meet up again, Sha Carri and Shelly. Track and field, JA. Big up yourself. I believe Sha Carri is what Shelly and Elaine need to go sub 10.7 because they have been going 10.7 by themselves, so the company is well needed. Well said. We need show some to drop below 10 sec consistently. Yeah. If McLeod ever put his race together, he can break the world record. 10 flat, 100-meter sprinter. Did Tori Borry quit running? I doubt that. No, she's still running. Coach, them think of football alone. Me do, you know. You want jump on fourth official? Tell me if you want jump on, you know. Tell me if you want jump on. I'm just drop a link. Tell me. That is not nice on point. You much athlete have to go through to represent us. I'm not getting to that demar. I think execution will be the key, going over them hurdles, no matter how fast they are. Exactly so, my friend. Then it's not a shot coach. I was there at the stadium and he was smooth. He said, Dennis have a shot. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man, a good youth. Good youth. But at the end of the day, his coach will make the decision that will suit them. You always said never right of a champion, but sorry to say this, VCB will not make it to the final or make the 4x1. I'm not saying never right of a champion. VCB have been champion for in far past. So I mean, she's not at her best now. So people, the things that Burner need a new coach. We say PGV. Nigel Ellis gonna win the trial. Okay. He has run a PB 10-0. I never know. Mitchell Williams. When they are beaten, they still get their interview. No Jamaican male sprinter going under 10. I can bet against that, Travis. Grant Holloway's last 30 meter is not really great. If McLeod execute properly, nobody can beat him. That's true, but still have Holloway as the favorite in my books. The US has a guy running very fast from LSU. He looks very frail. They say he has back issues though. I think I know that athlete there, late. Is this the Leighton Levy from Jamaica? Esports Leighton Levy? I was wondering if they're running eats to establish what lanes they'd be. Not much information out there. No man, Friday is Doha. Friday. Friday is Doha. Dip on the road, brother. I drive just listening. And I big up yourself, man. Track and field JA said only 3 men on the men's long jump top 10 have run the 100-meter faster than TJ. So I believe 8-7 plus is on the cards. You never know. Execution again. Coach, how long we looking in the field events this time around? How we looking? Oh, why we look good enough? Very good on the female side, on the male side. We look very good in the field events. I think we're going to come up trumps in a lot of these field events. We're going to be medaling in a few of them, I believe. With the performances to date, if they carry through, I believe so. A lot of those US times are super sketchy. Everybody fast in April. Let's see what happens when they go to Europe and Tokyo. Dennis Allen. US tracks normally are fast for real. Ibrook. Vernica can't qualify. Said you can't name 200 women clearly better than her right now. Cassandra Wright, welcome. Sha Carri thinks she got this, but she is up for a surprise. Shelly and Elaine is watching her keenly. I think others are watching her also. Vernon, 3 Jamaican running going under 10 seconds. All right, you want to list those 3? Michael, what's up, man? You say never get a notification. Yeah, man. This is the episode 1 of From Trackside. Yeah, man, with the coach's desk. So, possible people, every Tuesday, as long as we have the time, we'll be talking track and field in this space because I realize that the track and field fans out there need their time as well, not only footballers, right? Yes, Paul Marriott, that's Laird. Shelly, I go run in Doha. Yeah, man, I think so. Brianna, just unfortunate that she didn't get to start training until late because of injury. It may cost her at the trials. Yeah, same thing with I think Sharika Jackson too. She looks like she has been off to a late start. Yeah, man. Terrence Laird is the US guy. He's talking about his oblique civil injured. No, not that I know of, but he seemed to be injury prone, Kadim. He seemed to be injury prone, but he was injured early in the season. He's over it. He ran a fast time. Not sure where he's at this time because I noticed some of the other racers camp members have been running at the Adidas boots and nothing from him. So I don't know. Brenna Williams have a coach that hates Jamaican athletes with a passion by the. I think. From Jamaica, but not the one who works at the Observer. Okay. Over 120 people on the ends. Please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. That's the word out there, people. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so when we drop or when we come live, you will be notified that we're on. And you can just come on and we talk, track, and field. Big up yourself, Rome, fourth official. Rob Smith, Blake will run sub 10 second. Our male sprinters are about 2 years away. Hey, Shelly and running 6 this year. Is that 10-6 Orlando? Mo's 93. Welcome. With the competition in the 400 in the world, Christopher Taylor should drop to the 1 or 2. Interesting. You know, the last time I spoke to Christopher Taylor, he said that he is training and he's not certain what his coach is going to allow him to do. So let's wait and see. Patience is the order. Hello, coach, and everyone else. London in the house. Big up. Jackie Cochrane. Welcome and thanks for tuning in. If you're new, please remember to subscribe, people. Yeah, ladies, quick, Travis. I love your vibe, coach, man. Assign. No, you're there on IG. Yes, people. Let me give some more information on that. All right, so you can find me. Oh, let me clear that message off the screen. All right, people, you can find me on Twitter, Coach Minzy. You can find me on IG, Coach's Desk. Also over on Facebook, Coach's Desk. So you can join the family. Again, Twitter at Coach Minzy, IG at Coach's Desk, and Facebook, Coach's Desk. Yeah, man, you can join the family over there, man. Big up yourself. All right, so let's get back in the comment section because I have to read out your comments, people. Big up on yourself, man. Trevor Minto, bless up yourself. All right, Denzel Hines, welcome. How come Shelly and leave MVP camp? Denzel Hines, I can't tell you on air like that. But I guess she's a professional athlete and they do make decisions like these from time to time to move from camps. All right, Vernon, I heard you. Civil, Blake, and Paul will go under 10. Okay. Smith, never count out a champion. Never forget Merlin Otti won 2 medals at the age of 40 years old at Sydney Olympics. Veronica Campbell-Brown, do your thing. Of course, she's doing her thing, and it would be historic moments for her if she made the team. Blake faded in at the Adidas 150 on Saturday gone. Yes. I don't like how Blake looks. Is Taylor hurt? Not from what I have heard. I expect Sharika Ricketts to medal in the triple jump and Daniel Thomas Dodd in the shot put. Certainly. And Shadi Lawrence could also medal in the discus throw. Don't forget that track and field, JA. I will be getting out my Dutch spot cover as usual. Take no notice of the US hype. I just sub. Respect, Jackie Cochrane. Appreciate it. And remember to tell a friend about Coach's Desk. Yes, and for the persons who are new, if you're a football fan, a reggae boy fan, we talk football on a weekend where we have a weekend triple treat from Friday right back until Sunday. So that's an open invitation for you to come and join us as well. Art Dog, is Elaine running Friday? No, she has withdrawn from the meet. Art Dog. Chris should hit the 200 meter and less pressure for him this year and the World Championship and go back at the 400 meter. He will be stronger and more prepared for the 400 meter again. Not a bad suggestion there, Michael. Kenora Lewis, any race coming? Not today, on Friday. Shelly looks good, running very fast, very early, especially in the 200 meter. Best I've seen her in that so early. Smith, welcome, man. Harold Allison, welcome. Her finish looks strong. Who's finish? I have ECB making the Olympic team in the relay. Since you can take a maximum of 8 athletes, she's slowly rounding into shape. If she makes it, it will be her 6th Olympic Games. Incredible career. Yes, I did say it's going to be historic. Of course, I believe that she can make the final. Yes, she can. Help me win 200 US now by answering this question. How much gold medal Michael Frater? 4x1 relay and Diamond League 4x1 relay. Diamond League 4x1. I think he has 4 gold 4 gold medals in relays. Is it 4? Yes, I think so. Diamond League. I'm not sure about a Diamond League 4x100 meter relay. How do we look in the women 100-meter hurdles? Well, we have a Johnny Brown, we have Ants, which is Williams. Not much, but you never know. Someone might emerge. Civil running 982 this year. You hear it here first. People, you would have heard it here first from Orlando Vernon that Civil is going to run 982. What's going on with Danielle and her sister Charmaine Williams? Of course, they're still running. Danielle ran at the Adidas boots and she came third in 12.74. Is it 12? Yes. So she's rounding into shape as well. It's still early days, people. Don't be overly concerned or nervous. Chris Taylor can do the 200-meter and do the 4x4 relay. Nia Ali, Michael. I think Nia Ali. You're certain Nia Ali will be available to run that race? Check that again, Michael. There's something that is happening with Nia. Check it out, Michael. I love Jamaican athletes. I love their passion. What's going on with Akeem Bloomfield? Well, Akeem Bloomfield sadly would have lost his mother. He pulled up in a race before that. I think he has a little niggle that he's working on. So hopefully he'll be getting over that. Yes. Halins, Mark Williams. Which other Jamaican running this Friday? From what I've known, I'm only certain of Shelly right now. But there should be more. Thank you, Mark. Big up yourself. Christella run 45 3 plus as a 15-year-old to win the 400-meter world title. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he hasn't replicated that since then. Of course, my friend. He won the national trials and ran 44.8 something. So he has gone into that coveted 44. Well, it's not coveted anymore. 43 is a new coveted area to reach. So yes, he would have been there before. So we are 1 hour on the show, people. We have 120 persons on. I really appreciate this. It seems that my track and field fans are out there wanting to know what's happening in track and field. So this is indicative of the fact that we will have a track and field show possible once per week. Hopefully now it's every Tuesday. All right. Let me see what. So I would have answered that question for Paul. Kurt Nevers, welcome. In the 100-meter, do you think Johan is in shape to run 9.7? I don't think so. Nah. I don't think so. Civil is our best sprinter in the 100 and 200-meter, but there's a lot for this young man. Boy, the last 200-meter, Mr. Civil running on. The man basically run the curve and just walking at the straight, and run about 21.0 something. Take his feet off the gas. So, I mean, Akira Nugent is going to take the hurdle. You think she's going to beat Danielle Ants Williams? Interesting. But she's a good girl. Running that hurdles race. Yes. 4x1 run, really that run in Zurich, Switzerland, that Diamond League. I don't recall, Stacey. Honestly. Paul Marriott, you're wrong. He ran, oh, Tawin Garrick. So welcome, youngster. What's happening with you? Yes, I did correct him there, Tawin. He ran 44.8. Yes. Kurt never, that's a no. Ha ha ha. PVG. Michael, did you see that comment from PGV? I think that's what is happening with Nia. JJ, GG, big up yourself. I don't really know who that, but okay, somebody will know me. Big up yourself. Why I didn't know Shelly was running Friday. That's great to hear. Media is always wrong. Is that so? Hmm. Cassandra Wright. Sha Carri thinks she got this, but she is up for a surprise. Shelly and Elaine watching her keenly. Love the new initiative by the J3 and the GA with Olympic Destiny Series. It gives the local a chance to earn some financial rewards, especially the ones that don't have professional contract. I tell you, that is a big move from them. Big move. Trust me, that Destiny Series, that one pick out of the hot. Trust me. Oblique will make the team. He seems humble and good spirits. Yeah, fast too. Not only that, Cassandra Sha Carri thinks all right. We say Cassandra, you have rivet that line. You want me to read it as many times as you put it up? Well, the run a 45 second the other day. I like it. Yes, Demish Gay. Good youth. Yes, Oblique did that 200-meter race in a headwind. Don't forget those important facts. Yes, Mr. Bruce Smith. The women 100 meters final at the Olympics, Elaine 10.67, Shelly 10.69, Sha Carri 10.7. All right. Should I screenshot that, Orlando Vernon? Should I screenshot that and save that for the finals? Always a key in Bloomfield coping, sending prayers of comfort his way. Trust me, losing your mother, that is devastating. Especially to know at the time where he probably has a nigga working on. A lot of people tried to reach out to him in order to, he put out a, yeah, we have to just bear him up in our prayers. It should be a hard one for him right now. Yeah. Cassandra Wright, you're back with that again. The Canadian sweller up. Michael. That's why I told you to check it out. Nate Oliver. Sha Carri thinks she got this because she does. I like her confidence, Nate. Trust me. I like it. Cassandra. I'm not going to read that as many times as you put it up. Jackie, when is JA trial? I think it's the 24th to the 27th of June. Who has the best possible lineup 4x4 from men? USA. Exmo. Wade Van Niekerk is also back on the rise. Sha Carri thinks she got this. Natoya will be running 800 meter this Friday. Yes. So there's another Jamaican running. Everyone thinks the women will break under 10.7. I hope they are right, but I'm not convinced. 6 weeks a child, that means they should be tapering off. Some serious speed work is taking place now, and speed endurance. Yes. So people, I don't think it's a serious injury. I think they said that he felt something and he decided to stop, Michael. So, people, yes, this is it. The coach's desk, live track and field talk from trackside. Special edition. Welcome. Yeah, man, you got a nigga. Answer this political, because what do you think about the boys girls champ this year where they let all the fat athletes run? But hey, Stacey Spencer, that's not political. I do believe in that format. I will say it publicly in this forum. I do believe in that format. All athletes got an opportunity to run at their regional track meets or regional championships. So if you're not putting in the time that you're expected to put in, then you will not make it to the finals. One thing that they can do is to add uh a few more numbers. Give me a second, people. Yes, people, sorry about that. I was a breaking transmission. Yes. All right. So Stacey, yeah, man, I do believe in that format. That format is a very good format. And yeah, I do think it should continue with probably a little addition of a few more personnels. All right. This is you at the Loyal. Seems like Sha Carri coach tell her that Europe and US different environment. There is live no. No, AZ, it's not happening now. It's gonna be Friday. The women will break it this year. Otherwise, it means that that three elites would stagnate at seven. Yeah, that's true. Do you think the Shakar is a real deal? And if so, do you think she is stronger in 100 or 200? I think she's a real deal. Yeah, I like her. She's young, she's strong. I think the 100 meters are a stronger event. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Sports to the bone. Welcome. What's up? Kirani James versus Fred Curdley versus Michael Norman versus World Silver Brothers Zambrano this Friday in Doha. How do you see that going? Fred Curley is running pretty well. I will give him the edge because Michael Norman has not proven to me as yet. So I would say Fred Curley. I just think that where am I? These comments are running, people. I just think that track is different, so are the conditions. Fast times aren't always guaranteed. That's true. And also execution. When you execute the race the way that it ought to be executed, then it's a possibility. And once you're also technical, it's a possibility that you'll, be running fast, but not at all times conditions and, everything that cause persons not to perform to their optimal. This trials me I go jail because I'm coming to Jamaica. Stacey, be careful of that. Shawnee Miller is running really well also for Bahamas, so Sha Carri Richardson needs to relax and calm down. Please let the coach at Stets Elite know the excellent job he's doing, winning all the boys sprint sections in 100 meters. No easy feat. I would love to know more about him. All right, Michael, probably can get him on if you would oblige. Coach, this question is the 400 meter the best event for Mr. Bloomfield? What are your thoughts? I think the 200 meters. Shakari, do not in the least that Shelly is a real deal, the boss. Okay, Cassandra, that's why you were put in those comments so very often. Coach, if you agree with it, then how the other athletes going to improve? Like I said, they have a regional trials that are championship. They have D meets to attend, and they have their regional championship. Of course. Hey, Stacey, you know how hard it is when you're at champs and see some people are run, also a one bag of heats, and a one person advance from the heat. Come on, man. Me love it. So about Shakari must work on her start. She can't run down the world's best with a bad start. She'll do it with a weak field, but not a strong field, and that was evident in the race on Sunday. Fresh God, big up yourself, man. Shakari not in the best. A shirt to Shelly. At least a shirt to Shelly. She's a real deal boss. Alright, Cassandra. Cassandra. One thing me can tell people. All we are going, Shakari a world leader, this and that. Shelly is my girl. And win, lose, or draw. But I try to be objective in my utterances. So now you know, Shelly is my girl. Sherry in Sherwood. I am not ruling out Shakari, as this is not just an individual representation. Marlon Nelson, welcome. Coach Curly has more races this season, but Norman has 400 and really looks good. Yeah, true. Curly, I go on to man. Stuart, that's true. No one can catch Shelly, not Jetta, not Lebanon. Christiana Williams, the former Edwin Allen High School athlete. She's over there in Florida. I think she's training with Tumbleweed. Yes. Shelly was not in shape or what, bro? Shelly is okay, people. Stop worrying yourself. Are you sleeping on Elaine Thompson? No. I'm sitting on the chair. Shakari need to humble herself. My voice is going, people. That simply means I need to get off. Been talking for like over 1 hour. I have a few minutes to go though. Yes, she did say that. Of course, as a professional athlete, you have to respect your competitors, and I do believe that she has respect for her competitors, even though she makes trash talk. Elaine to win the 100. Frana does it best to prepare women for championships, so Shelly might be in for a surprise. Really, really. We must keep a close eye on Talu. All competitors, we must keep a close eyes on, because you might be paying homage to another athlete when another one is creeping up on you. I've seen that happen too many times. So, you know what I mean? Coach, yes, I do agree with the 200 meter being his best event. Do you think Bloomfield's technique needs to improve? A little bit, of course. There's never a perfect athlete. Even Shelly, and with that technique that she has, which is awesome, textbook, she still needs more to be done. So you never have a perfect athlete. Really easy. So when we do take it off, can't do that on live. Coach, I need to drink some water with all this talking. That's true, no, Denzel, but I can't leave right now. If I go, I won't be able to read your comments. I want to see the showdown between Rashid Broadbell and Omar McLeod. We will see it soon in about 6 weeks' time. Mr. Special Edition. So UK weather is just crazy. Didn't you see Dina 1? That's her type of weather. They better not sleep on Talu, I agree. I do understand everyone's views, but honestly, I think it will be a tie on the line for Elaine and Shelly. Really? Okay, JJ. Rashid Broadbell versus Omar McLeod. I am going with the experienced athlete. Broadbell is fast. He's fastly, rapidly improving. He's a good youth from out of St. Jago High School. Big up yourself, Rashid. Anyway, there. But you have to put some respect on the Olympic champion name. So, I mean, if Broadbell win, I would not be surprised. But for favorite tag, you definitely have to give it to Omar. Yeah. Shelly rating on the right time to move. Coach, you need to take a look at Jimmy Vico from French and Kay Williams. Was it going to send me from Edinburgh? Wait, I thought Richardson had pulled out of Doha competition, or were those just rumors? She has. I need to check that out. Panashi, I need to check that out. Wow. If she pulled out, hmm. Love the steady progress being made by Odin Richards in the shot put. Nowhere near Crozer and Kovacs, but still looking good. Van Niekerk should be close to perfect, if not for injuries. Yeah. Elaine good. Goal straight as long as she healthy. Yeah. Let's stop doing putting pressure on the Caribbean athletes. Leave that for the US. Experience is the key most times. Miller will definitely take away the 200-meter title. She's good. She's not only good, she's fast. That was a rumor started by Ray Edwards on his YouTube channel. We'll see. What rumor is that? Not Nate Oliver? That Sha Carri won't be at Doha? If healthy, Stephen Gardner will shock the world in the men's 400 meter. Stuart Bow. Can't rule him out for true. He's a good youth. Fast, strong, tall. Yes. All right, people. So, I don't want to talk about football when my audience on here came to see me talk about track and field. I have 3 nights on the weekend that I talk football. So it would be very disingenuous for me to come on air to talk football on a track and field forum. Do you see my point? I hope you understand, Harold. You probably can join me in the watch along tomorrow. You understand? Sorry about that. Big and serious. Who's the favorite for men 100? Gatlin or Blake? He about one youth named Trayvon Brummel. Watch out. I know Shakar. The last time I've checked, she will be in. So I'm not certain about she not being in. All right, people. So, I'm going to be putting a lid on it because you know that we have things to do as well. Really appreciate you stopping by for us to have a little track talk from track side. Yes, with the coach's desk. Yes, and look forward for hanging out with you people again, you track and field fanatics. Definitely. This was a good one. First one, right? First episode was good, right? If you like this, people, I want you to blaze the comment section with the fire emoji. Now, let me see who's going to be the first. Let me see the fire emoji. No fire emoji. No fire emoji. Oh my God. They don't like it. They don't like it. Haha, only Mr. Special Edition and RG7 like the stream. Oh my God, Art Dog. All right, see people coming, Ibrook. All right, so people, we'll see you next week, definitely. Because I've seen a few fire emojis. So if it is even these 4 people, 5 people that put out the fire emoji, definitely we'll be back on from the track side with the coach's desk to talk some track on the field, to lime, to talk, to enjoy ourselves on the track. You know what I mean? So yes, Ibrook, we know track and field as well. And if you ask me, we know a little more than track and field as well. We know sports in general. Yes. So thanks, people. Really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, man. Big up yourselves. Thanks for tuning in. For the persons who are new, please hit the subscribe button to become a part of the family. You can also hit the notification bell. So when we drop the videos, you will be well aware of what um, will be transpiring. You know what I mean? So again, thank you, people, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Stay safe. You have to stay safe. And for the football persons, we have a triple treat weekend on Friday, starting at 7 p.m. And then we come back on Saturday, 7 p.m. Then we come back on Sunday. So it's a triple treat where we talk football. So if you're interested in that, you can join us there. Trust me, that one is hot. You football fans need to join us over there. But I'm happy for the track and field people that I can, prepare and present this platform for you. We can just talk track and field. We can interact. So big up yourselves. And in the future, you don't know, we might open up the line where persons can, jump on the panel and talk a little bit. What they believe is on their mind where track and field is concerned. You know what I mean? So big up yourselves, people. Thanks again for tuning in. Yeah. Ensure that you like the live, people. Share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. And tell your friends to share it with their friends. Okay? Thanks again. Like I normally say, take care of yourselves, people. You know what I mean? Yes, we're still in a pandemic. Don't forget that. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands if you can't get the time to wash it at the moment. Peace out.